So let's go ahead and take a look at this team here. When we have multiple teams in our environment, we know the day's going to come when we're going to have to delete one of those teams. And today, we're going to go through an actual example of deleting a team and let you see the impact that it has, for example, on the files within the team and other information that you may have stored within that team. What happens to all that data? So stay tuned and let's delete a team. So here we have this team called Jan, and this has been created. We have 3 hidden channels inside of the team. So let's start with some of the channels here and just delete some of those channels. So first of all, we can look at Jan's files here. For this example here, we're just going to put in a new file, and we're just going to name it resources with Jan. Oops. With Jan. All right. So we're just going to put that file in there, and it's a doc file, and we'll go ahead and view that and shut that off there. And let's go ahead and search for Jan and see if we can see that yet. And there it is right there. So let's go to Jan, look at those documents. We're going to click on documents there. And then notice here that it has these are all of the channels that we have built here, right? So we were just in announcements, right? And we have different channels within the environment. And I think it was resources, right? Resources with Jan.doc, and you see it right there. So we're good. So here are the channels. So let's go ahead and start with this deletion here. And we're just going to delete the announcements channel. So to delete a channel is very simple. Remember, the team has multiple channels within it. A general channel, and then 3 hidden channels. So here we're just going to say, we're going to look at this one, announcements. We're going to click on delete this channel. Now, when we delete the channel, all the information will be deleted, but the files will stay within the channel. So, within the team. So we didn't put any in there, but so let's pick the one resources where, remember, we have a document already in resources, and we can refresh here and look here under resources. See, it's still there. And also when we see announcements, it's still there as well. Although when we look at these hidden channels, it's not there. So let's pick resources here and delete this channel. Again, we're just going to hit delete. And we're going to go in here and we're going to see, are those files still there? So the files are still there, resources. So you still have the files and they're all still associated with Jan's team. So first thing to remember, you can delete a channel within a team. You're going to delete all of your settings, your chat messages, things like that. All of that gets deleted, but the files themselves stay. All right. So this is a great example of that. Now let's go ahead and delete the team. So you're getting the hang of this, right? It's pretty easy. To delete this team, we're just going to click on the elliptical there, and we're going to elliptical. We're going to click on the ellipsis there and click on delete the team. Now, when we hit delete the team, I'm going to go ahead back up here real quick, and we're just going to do an F5, and we're going to go back to SharePoint. Now, within SharePoint, sometimes they show up, sometimes they take a little while. And you can see I just created this, so it hasn't shown up yet. But you see Jan is right there. Okay, so we're going to search for Jan in just a minute here. So we'll just shut that right there. And now it says, are you sure you're going to delete everything? All the sub-channels, so planning will leave, the chats, files, and the group. I understand that everything will be deleted. So they want to make sure you get this message. And then you hit delete team. Now, it'll take a minute, and now the team is no longer. You can't see it here within your team's environment, but it does take some time to delete it within the environment. So you notice here, Jan, if we go to Jan, everything's still there. The documents are still there. SharePoint is still there. None of these directories have gone away. They are all still there. So right now, it is 7:05 p.m. I'm going to pause the video, come back in just a moment, and we'll see if those files are still there. So we're going to hit F5 one last time, and stand by. We'll be right back. It'll just be a millisecond for you, so stand by. It is now 7:09 p.m. Let's go ahead and check and see how we're doing. So we're going to go to SharePoint here. We're going to open up. Remember, we deleted the Jan space, and we're going to see if it's still around. So here we're going to hit go. We're going to see this site right here. So it's going to tell us that it's no longer available, right? And if we continue to pester it, then we're going to get a 404 file not found. That's because it took a little while for it to be deleted. So don't expect to delete something and just be gone immediately. It's going to take a few minutes, but as you can see here, it successfully finally deletes it. So that is how you can delete a team and be assured that all of the data related to that team is now off your system and out of your environment.